I don't know if I'm a constitutional expert, but since that was brought up, I will say it was very nice to see this bill when I first read it, to see one of my own bills made it into the elections omnibus bill. I was pretty surprised to see that because I introduced the bill, didn't get a hearing on the bill, Senate File 3109. But here it is, right on page 4 and 5. There's an appropriation to the Campaign Finance and Public Disclosure Board. And of that appropriation, $500,000 is going to pay attorney's fees in the lawsuit of the Minnesota Chamber of Commerce versus Choi. Boy, I was excited to get my bill into this omnibus bill. But it's very unfortunate that that had to happen, Mr. President, because if the senators in this chamber would be listening to some of the constitutional concerns that I and other members have been raising, this $500,000 appropriation wouldn't be here. And we could spend that $500,000 that's in this bill on the pressing needs of our states right now. We could spend that money on education. We could spend that money on disability services. We could spend that money on nursing home and long-care term facilities. We could do all of those things with that money, but instead, it's going to lawyers who had to start a lawsuit because this body passed a law infringing on their constitutional rights that I and other members consistently and repeatedly said was unconstitutional. So yes, it is serious, and we should listen to these constitutional concerns. This is taxpayer money. This is money that people get up and go to work every day to pay taxes on so that we can what? Use it for attorney's fees? We have no business doing. There's no reason for it. It doesn't do anything for the people of Minnesota. And so I remember in committee repeated the so-called Democracy for the Peoples Act, saying it was unconstitutional. And you don't even need to be a constitutional expert. It was clearly and blatantly unconstitutional. Yet we did it anyway. We need lawmaking here that isn't run by activists, that we take control of lawmaking and we make rational, constitutional decisions. And if we'd done that, we wouldn't be wasting this $500,000.